need everyone to share this video. This is for the Trump administration, ICE, Customs and Border Patrol. Stuart Pidlone from Hickory, North Carolina, a little suburb called Longview, North Carolina. We have been overwhelmed by illegal immigration in this town. Hickory was the former furniture capital of the world. We produce the best, nicest, and the most furniture in the world until they decide to ship all the jobs overseas. We've been suffering ever since. I'm going to take you to a place where illegal the immigrants, as soon as they cross the Rio Grande and get into America, this is where they go. It's a laundromat. They've actually removed the name from the building, which is very strange. I'll take you back to it here directly. Our town has been overwhelmed. My street alone, every shed, every empty building, every old garage has been bought up by cartels. The cartels buy everything. That's a house full of illegals. That's another one. I mean, they have bought up everything in this town is illegal aliens. Everything. But I'll take you to this laundromat, literally. Now, how do I know this? Because I live next door to a house that was purchased by these organizations. They'll move 20 people in overnight. And the very next day, these people are working at this laundromat. They all have blue shirts, and in the afternoon, all you see is them walking. All the streets are littered with these people walking back and forth. And within weeks, they'll have brand new cars. Look, Maple Springs Laundry. Look at the signing bonus. See the apply today, Hablamos Espanol. This is an illegal alien. 99% of their employees are illegal aliens. 99%. The whole place, that's what they employ. As soon as they get here illegally, they go straight there. So it sounds to me like there may be a criminal organization running this place who's in touch with the traffickers that move them straight here. Then they'll put them to work as cheap labor. And then possibly these people themselves are being extorted for their cheap labor. But as soon as they get into the town of Longview, North Carolina, they go straight to work here. See the bicycles up front? They ride bikes, they walk. In the afternoons at 3 o'clock, this place is nothing but illegal aliens everywhere. Everywhere. Maple Springs Laundry in Longview / Hickory, North Carolina. Maple Springs Laundry. I've never seen a white person at this place. Ever. Never. If that was one I recorded right then, that'd be the first one I've ever seen. So, we are being overrun. And listen, I'm tired of the media telling you, these are jobs that no one else will do. Americans won't do these jobs. No, you got that wrong. Americans cannot afford to do these jobs because the pay rate is so low. Americans will do these jobs if you pay them a living wage, but they can't afford it. Why? Because illegal aliens are being subsidized by the federal government. They'll have 20 people living in one house. They all get welfare, and trust me, they get welfare. I showed the application a couple of months ago. Well, the application says no social security number, no identification required to get benefits. I even asked them, do you give benefits? Oh, yeah. Well, we try not to, but if it's an anchor baby, we have to give the benefits to the parents. So it isn't that Americans won't do these jobs. Americans can't afford to. So when you got 20 people living in one house, they're getting paid minimum wage, at least minimum wage. Well, the federal government is subsidizing what they're not making. So when HUD pays for your house, when the taxpayers pay for your food, when the taxpayers pay all your expenses, and all you got to do is take the money that you make at these low wage employment, they're living like kings. I'm telling you, I've seen it with my own eyes right next door to me. They'll be here for 2 to 3 weeks, and within a month's time, they'll all 5 or 10 of them will go in on one car, pay it off, and then they'll go buy another car and another car, while at the same time our government agencies like social services and welfare agencies subsidize them so they can afford to work in these sweatshops. Maple Springs Laundry should be shut down immediately. Donald Trump needs to go down to Mexico, down to South America, raid all of these drug cartels, confiscate every dime they have, sell their assets, and use that to fund this deportation. Any person employing illegal aliens, they should have their businesses fined. Get in their books, find how many illegals they had, find out how much money that they paid to the illegals, and then they need to pay that extra amount that they did not pay as a living wage to the illegals instead of paying American workers. Then we need to have a slush fund set up for that money to go into it, the deportation fund, to get these people out of our country. They have destroyed all industry in North Carolina, was shipped over with NAFTA to start with Bill Clinton. But since then, illegal alien wages, I've seen signs in Mexico, in South America saying, go to Hickory, North Carolina for employment. They teach them how to get here. They teach them what to tell the asylum process. They teach them how to con the federal government. And then as soon as they hit the ground here, they have a house to live in. I mean, as soon as they come, the house is waiting for them. And the job is waiting for them the next day. Help Donald Trump deport all of these criminal illegal aliens. If they come across that border without right to, they are criminals. God bless.